don't see no more cracks. Damn, that ring line's gone. Oh, man. Oh, shit. I'm over here thinking it was just the sleeves, Pistons, or Gucci and shit.
Yeah.
Damn. At least the rods are still good. No signs of fucking bending or anything. So that's good. Ah, that B20 life. That B20 life. Yo, let me look at the other piston now. Hold up. Let me take a closer look. I'm pretty sure that was the bad one. Well, no, that's number 4.
I want to say number 4. It's number 3 that we
It's
want to
usually
look at.
yeah, it's usually number 2 and 3 that are like done.
Unless LS.
No, but you know what though? I think number 4 had 2 cracks. That's what it was. I think number 4 had a crack at the top and the bottom. So, you know what's crazy? Look at how thick them sleeves look from down here.
Oh yeah, look how much material you got.
Yep. It's kind of wild.
Unless they mean by like that black. You see the black area?
It's mainly the liner.
That the liner itself is
It's
fucking
usually the
thin.
Liner. Was not expecting that. Was definitely not expecting that. Oh boy. Alright, let's fucking spin this thing around and see what we got behind door number 2.
1 and 4s.
Oh, 1 was Gucci.
4 was hurting. I thought you had a Subaru, dog. Fucking ringland failure over here.
Hey, if I could say one thing about this version of Subaru, it bitch still running.
It has no choice.
This shit's still running.
Where's it gonna go?
This is still running. Look at that crankshaft though. The finish on that crankshaft is still money.
Spins. Spin the block on the out.
Yeah.
You might want to do it again. Just for the homies.
Bro, when I tell you this thing was spinning smooth. It was spinning smooth. It was still running perfect, like I said. If it wouldn't have been for my freaking, like, cat can and stuff like that, like, just venting like crazy and the smell of burning oil suffocating me inside the cabin.
Only those small things, yeah.
I wouldn't have opened up opened up the head for nothing. I would have just let it go.
I think it was one 18-pound fucking rush away from detonating the entire car. Just fucking, I want a rod over here. I want a piston right here.
Let my wastegate line just come loose real quick.
Yeah, fucking overboost it real quick.
Well, actually no, because on gate that was I was 16 pounds with the controller. On gate I was only at 7. So if I would have lost reference, it would have probably
kicked it down to like, it would have probably kicked it down to closer to 12. Like if it would have overboosted, it would have kicked it to like 4 pounds over.
Bro, we're just 13 though. Over here losing everything.
Check on the block on the LS.
No, it's not on.
Unless you put it over here.
I'm not sure. Cause I got the 10 and the 19 right here. Bro, these things come apart so smooth. Not saying that they're not torqued correctly. But
Whoever put them together did it at spec.
Yeah, they had no stress whatsoever.
Oh, okay.
Revving to 8,000 RPMs. No problem. So, if you're at home and you're trying to freaking build a B series, the minimum you should do is swap out the ARP rod bolts. Minimum. If you do that, you're Gucci. Trying to run a B20, don't go over 15 PSI.
Please, Lord.
Make sure you have at least 15% headroom on the duty cycle. Don't be like me running 97, 98% at 16 pounds when your gap's for 15 pounds or less.
Wolf.
On pump gas. Keyword pump gas.
There you go.
This thing would have been on E, we would have probably been on it. And revving to like 76 max. Well, people make 400 horsepower on these on E all the time. No problems. On E. And like 1000cc injectors. 1200cc injectors.
We don't run no bearings out here.
You don't need to run bearings. Bearings for what? Oh, that thing was Gucci.
Yeah, you can reuse that. No.
Yeah, that's Gucci. That's money. Alright. Let's see what this ringland is gonna look like. I guess let me take the
three out so you can take them both out. You just pop.
Oh, we got another runaway bearing. The hell?
Did it just fall out?
No, it spun all the way around to the bottom.
Damn. Rat bastard.
Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah, these bearings were like...
That's 3?
Bruh. Well, they ain't good no more.
Yeah, it's fucking dropped it. Goddamn.
Look at this shit.
That bitch is fucking ready to go.
Alright, bro. Let's see what's behind door number 2.
Oh. I thought that was the... Is that a problem right there? No, it's the gap for the ring line. Or for the ring.
Yep.
So that one looks...
I don't see any cracks.
It doesn't have a line
lines
either.
It does. It's like very faint, like right there. But I believe this is the cylinder that didn't crack. I think this is the one that had like a fold in the sleeve, like starting to crack, but it didn't fully crack.
These pistons are black.
I think what happened was when I started feeling the misfire and I started getting like all that smoke and stuff, like the catch can and everything just venting really bad. I think that's when that ringland went out. I think that's what happened. I did that one hit on 16 pounds and the ringland went out, and then after that it was just burning oil like crazy, like hella pressure going into the crankcase. So I think that's what made me kind of want to be like,
Let's investigate.
Like, I know I had a possible bad head gasket before, but now like something is like drastically wrong here. Meanwhile, I'm over here thinking I've like just finished blowing the head gasket, but nope.
No, we just detonated the whole motor.
No, we just did B20 things.
Well, bro, that's probably why you shouldn't do it. Oh. Fuck out of here.
That's what everybody keeps telling me. Oh, why you keep pulling around with B20? It's fun, bro. This thing lasted 3 years. I learned how to tune on this thing. Did a bunch of shit I wasn't supposed to do on this thing. And it still kept going. Right up until the very end. I mean, I could slap it back together right now, throw it in a car, and it'll run.
All right, look. Let me call an audible right quick.
It'll run. I guarantee you.
Let me call an audible. Tell you like,
It'll run. Throw one of these LS heads, one of these many LS heads on, and it'll run. With the cracked ring,
yeah,
line,
no,
with 4 cracked sleeves.
I don't know if I'd run those pistons. If you ran some different pistons, maybe.
Bro, I'll throw it back together just how it is, and I'll throw a 3582 on there. I'll put it at 20 pounds, and I'll go run somebody real quick. Chooch and smoke, and it'll still make the boost, and it'll still walk the shit out of whoever I decide to run.
That's a bold statement, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Number 3. Yep. That looks very normal. Okay, we got right there. This ring line did crack there. but I don't see any other cracks aside from that. Oh, there it is. Oof. Yeah, that's what. I had a feeling.
Right there. Is it?
I had a feeling number 3 was gonna be the worst.
So
it wasn't number 4. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice right there. Look at that. Ashes. That's chunky.
So 3 was worse than 4.
No, 4 was worse because 4 had the 2 ring lines broken.
Well, no, I'm saying length of it. Look at the length of it.
Oh yeah.
When it broke in one piece too.
No, it's about the same. A little bit longer.
Oh, okay.
But 4 had the 2. This one was literally only just that top compression ring line, and that was it. Well, this was very fun and educational. So, hey, it is what it is.
What are you gonna do?
Guarantee you the next B20 I bring out, and whatever car that may be, we are going to learn from this data, apply it to it, and probably be alright. As long as we put it on E and don't rev it too high. I think the one with the world record right now is a 9.6. Ran a 9.6 at, I forgot what the mileage was, but it's a 9.6 completely stock unopened B20, like non-VTEC, nothing. He's got a precision 262 I want to say on it, and I don't know what kind of power he's making. I want to say he's making 400 something in an EG 4-door. And he ran a 962, and he's on E85, and yeah, completely stock, like unopened. So stock ring gap, stock pistons. I don't even think it's got ARP rod bolts. So 962 out of that. I think his name is like Angel something. It's another crazy Puerto Rican besides myself.
Typical. Ain't nobody trying to do no crazy things with no B20s like that.
Oh, you got Guñi in Orlando, another Puerto Rican. Guñi Fab.
No, I'm talking about.
He's running 10s all day.
I'm talking about. I don't see Jamaicans doing it.
Oh, Jamaicans over there busy with their fucking slow ass 1ZZs and 2ZZs and shit.
All right, I think I should turn the camera off.
Nah, you keep it running.
Nah. I don't want you to get.
Them Toyota Motors. All them shits. What's their fastest world record? Like 9.6 or some shit like that? A fucking stock B20 is just as fast as your fastest fucking Toyota motor in the world. Bruh, really?
Wolf.
Y'all gonna sit here and talk shit?
All right, we're gonna cut that. We're gonna cut that out.
No, we're not. We're gonna keep it in. They deserve to hear the truth. Just give it up. Just give it up. As much as I talk shit about K's, y'all will do yourself a favor just K swapping your shit right away. Fucking gotta insert something in there with a mic drop.
Nah. Gotta delete the footage. I was never here.
Hey, whatever. So then you got the Mitsubishi motherfuckers.
All right. Hold on.
Fucking over here talking shit, swapping in an extra 2 cylinders just to keep up with a 4-cylinder. Come on, bro.
You know who you sound like? Sound like Shane.
Because it's the truth. Damn, that's why my shit was leaking.
The fucking gasket split. I seen that.
Damn. Terrible.
This thing needs Jesus.
No, this motor fucking did me wonders, bro. Especially for being a junkyard find. Like, what? And it's a J-Spec B20 that I found just sitting on the ground at the junkyard.
You did one of those fucking... looking like Zimbo hanging off the cage. Like...
Sitting on the ground, bro. Fucking me and Shane went out there to get a main relay and a fuse box. And then Shane's like, oh shit. It's like somebody pulled the motor. And I was like, nah, it's right here. Then I seen it was a B20, and not just a B20, but it was a B20B. The off thing was like pristine. I was like, yeah, I'm taking that block.
Yeah.
I was like, and that was, bro, that was back in 20. I want to say that was like, if it didn't happen during COVID, it might have happened like just before COVID.
Mm.
Like I think COVID hit us, well, mainly like around March. I think this went down like December of like 2019. Yeah,
That makes sense. So that was
so it was like
December 19.
It was literally like December or November, like 2019, around there. That's when I picked this up.
Yeah.
That was when I picked this
When
up.
did you swap it in though?
So what I was gonna say was, because it was December 2019, it was only 150.
Yeah.
So
Because it was a whole different time we were living in back then.
yeah, it was only 150 at the junkyard, bro, and that was regular price. Because they used to do the 40% off back then. So then this thing sat for a while, like just at my storage when I had the little
one
5
off
by
of
10 in public storage.
Yeah.
That little 5 by 10.
Military.
It was just chilling there. It literally ran for like a week.
But you could,
Check the crank. I haven't even looked at the crank to see if the crank is actually messed
it
up.
just
It
didn't
might not be.
spin.
No, it was spun, but it just spun really tight.
Mm.
And then when I took off the girdle, you could see the bearings were like squished out, but it was still spinning. So that's what I'm saying. I really got to take a look at it, see what the deal is with it. It might still be okay. You know what
You
I
didn't
mean?
run it that long either.
No, I ran it for like a week, and then it started smoking really bad. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And I felt like the motor was dragging. So I brought it, so I brought it back to the house, and I'm like, all right, whatever, smoking really bad, whatever, let me just take the head off. When I took the head off, I did the piston test, and the pistons were just click, 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 click. I was like, ooh, something happened here. And that's when I was like, all right, I got this other B20 from the junkyard. Let me just run through that real quick, threw that in, and fast forward 4 years later. Here we are.
It's blown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I put these two backwards, but I guess
I'm sure it's the same shit.
I guess it doesn't really matter for these. Yeah, I mean the clearance is checked out and everything.
Yeah.
These are correct, which I would think are more important than anything.
Yeah.
Because it's number 2 arrow that way, number 3 arrow that way, number 4 arrow that way.
I mean, I think they are beveled a little bit towards this way. I would
I think
assume.
it's more about the surface, the way the surface sits. But I mean, like I said, if your clearances check out,
Yeah, the clearances, so that's it.
Correct. But yeah, so that's interesting. That's definitely interesting.
Be alright. Ain't that? Four hours later.
Years of running. Hey, maybe that's the key. Maybe you got to put number 1 and 5 backwards. Because everybody else is telling me that, you know, running a B20 for that long on that kind of boost with that kind of fueling is blasphemy. But, you know, maybe that's the key. That's the secret. When somebody asks me from now on, how did you do it? Put the main caps in backwards. What? Yeah, everybody else says you can't do that.
Oh no!
Nobody else has ran a B20 for this long. On boost.
That's not. I don't. Okay.
Jesus, dude. Wait, don't let these shit sit outside. Okay, there we go.
So much for all that. Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, the moth wants to get in there too.
Mm-hmm. Look at the finish, though. Finish is
Honestly, that crank.
straight.
I think the crank is fucking.
No, yeah, the finish is Gucci. Yeah, these things were. Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna assume 1 and 5 are gonna be about the same.
Probably. So you know what I just said about 5 minutes ago?
Don't do that.
Don't run your main cast backwards. Even though the clearance is checked out good, don't do it.
I could have swore those were like beveled towards the front.
Oh, bro, shit! You gotta remember, this was like 4 years ago. I was literally just learning how to do all this shit.
That's why you don't take your shit to Carlos, because he don't know nothing.
No, exactly. I don't know shit.
God, this is pre him hitting that world record. Just so everybody knows, it's pre him hitting.
What world record are we talking about?
Oh, I'm not releasing this anytime soon. You gotta hit the record first, then I'll put it out.
This guy.
I have gray in the beard by the time I put it out.
I ain't never gonna hit no world record. I don't know what you're talking about. The Integra's getting sold next week. So I don't know what world record you talking about.
You've been selling this fucking car for the last 5.5 years.
Bro, the last time I posted
I think you'll fucking sell it.
The last time I posted that car, I had that shit sold in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I had that shit sold in 30 minutes. It happened too fast. I couldn't do it. I wasn't expecting to get asking price in like less than 30 minutes from 2 people. Like, I was expecting people to hit me up, try to talk me down. Yeah. But no, instead I had some Asian chick from Orlando and some black dude from Port St. Lucie hit me up at the same exact time and said, I'm coming down.
they're both racing.
I was like, yo, what?
They said time trial, bitch.
I was like, what?
I am on.
Wait. The car got some issues. I don't feel right selling it to y'all like this.
I am on the way. That's fine. I got a tow truck. I'm coming. No.
Just getting there.
That's getting there.
You know what?
Not as bad.
I wonder if that probably didn't have anything to do with the main caps being backwards. That probably had more to do with everything else going on. And it was starting to
do that.
You know what I mean?
Do the thing that 2Js like to do. Do a little dancing.
Let's say 4Gs, 4Gs, but
4Gs. Oh, okay.
Talk about 2Js, I guess.
I want to talk about a Toyota product.
I don't know about. I actually never heard that about Toyotas.
Well, they do that.
I heard about 4Gs all the time.
With the front.
The wobble.
The wobble.
Oh no, the 4Gs have crank walk.
No. I'm talking about the.
Yeah, they do the little wobble.
Yeah,
that's actually why this is here to eliminate that.
Yeah.
To eliminate that shit. So, alright, let's see what these middle ones is looking like. That's gonna be fun.
You're gonna need a rubber mallet for that one. Oh. Or no, you need to do like, what's his name? Tommy's guy who built that 350.
Everything
that
goes in the
4.3,
bucket?
everything goes in the bucket.
I mean, hey. We got buckets full of shit everywhere, so I can't really talk.
Yeah, but at least you know. Anyway, at least you know. Yep. Number 4.
Nah, they was all starting to go, bro. But like I said, I just think that was because of everything that was going on. With the messed up sleeves and everything. So.
Uh-oh. Hit the 10 real quick. Just pull the whole thing out with the fucking oil pump. Bearing and all. There you go. Yeah. Oh. Focus up. Focus up. Woof. Does the crank fucking hurt?
Oh, nah. Crank looks
Spin that.
It looks fine, bro.
Spin the block on the ops.
Hold on. I'm just trying to clean. Yeah, crank's money, bro. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Just need some polishing for sure, but let's see what these thrust washers are looking like. Oh, thrust washers are perfectly fine.
They're thrusting.
Yeah, them things are perfectly fine, bro. Take this other one out real quick, see if it'll come up. There we go. Alright, here's the bottom bearing.
Oh! Nah,
Oh, you know what it is?
Is that the coating on it?
I know what it is. So first of all, remember I told you these are Chinese bearings.
Yeah.
So these are Chinese bearings that we ordered a long time ago for a K24 that we were going to experiment with.
No.
And I happen to have them. So, yeah, I happen to have them. So I was like, whatever, I'll just throw them in the B20. Call it a day. Now, The one thing that I do remember that I always kind of looked back on, knowing everything that I know now, is that when you build a motor like this, or like that shit, or like the one that's in my car now, you want like 2 1000s clearance.
Yeah, the old clearance.
I didn't measure clearance on these.
Yeah, you just ran it.
Well, I did measure clearance, but with the plastic gauge. But if you go off the Haynes manual will tell you that acceptable clearance for this shit starts at like half of a 1000, all the way up to like, I think it's like 0.0014 is the acceptable OEM clearance. So I'm sure that that's what these were at. When you start putting 15 pounds of boost into this shit with that type of clearance, you're gonna get that. That's why you want that 2 1000s. You want extra oiling in here to compensate for that extra friction and the heat.
Oh yeah,
all that,
from
all that,
yep,
that added rotation. Especially you do a lightweight flywheel and shit like that. This crankshaft's gonna be spinning way faster than factory. You know what I mean? So that right there.
That was all from what the hell is his name? Real Street.
Oh, Jay.
Jay, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember watching that video.
I don't remember him saying that, but that's just what I've been learning over time. That's why I'm saying, like, don't judge me too hard on this motor, because this was like 4 years ago when I first started learning how to build shit. But if you look right here, main bearing journal, main bearing oil clearance. See? 7.0007, not even 1/1000.
Yeah.
To just under 1.5 1000s. So you run those clearances. If you run these clearances, with boost at 300 horsepower or more, you're gonna see something like that on the bearings. Like, especially if you're not running. Maybe I could have got away with it if I had a high pressure pump, but I mean, clearly, I don't.
Yeah, you got the OE.
It's a stock.
Is it the Yamaha? Not Yamaha.
I think it's a stock Yamaha pump. It came on the block. Yeah, it's got the Yamaha symbol right there. Literally the pump that came on the block. I mean, if you look inside it, it's still clean, super clean.
No. Yeah.
I'd have to open it up, check clearances and everything on the gears.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's still good. It was making great oil pressure, but it's just those clearances for what I was doing, big no. Like, whenever you're building an engine for that kind of boost, that's why you can't just. And I've been learning this because back in the day, us Honda boys, that's what we did. Just slap it together. And then
it runs first start.
It ran, but then we're blowing shit up a month later, and we're like, oh, now
man can't build
it.
it. Yeah, man can't build
it again.
These B20s are trash.
And Honda, not just B20s, but Hondas in general, got that misconception of like, oh, you gotta blow your shit up to beat anything. No, it's just, we were young, we were dumb, we're grabbing blocks out of the junkyard and throwing them into Integra, Civics, whatever, on boost. Saab turbos, Volvo turbos, whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say the junkyard special.
Back in the day, yeah, exactly. And we're over here pushing 12, 13, 14 pounds in these things with no tuning whatsoever, because there was nothing to tune with back in the day. And we're sitting there up in fuel pressure, doing like 80 psi at the rail and stuff like that, just to try to get more fuel into the thing. And we're blowing our motors, and we're like, we don't know why, whatever. We just know it got accepted as like the Honda norm. It's like, oh, you blew that shit up, swap it out, do it again. Yeah. Like, But no, it's because we didn't have this knowledge back then, and now I know. If I was to clean this crank up, because this crank definitely needs a little bit of polishing, if I run it at 2 1000s, it'll be more than good. And that's why now every time that I build motors, I always get HX King or ACL bearings, or at least if there is, that is within limit. And then I'll take this, throw it in there. And as far as the rods go, I do have some brand new pistons right there. So I might just take those new pistons and just put them on these rods, because these rods are like money. So I'll see if I can swap those out real quick. The only thing that's gonna suck is I'm going to need to take the wrist pins. I'm gonna have to put the wrist pins. I'm probably have to bring some ice in.
Yeah.
and let the wrist pins chill in some ice.
Unless you want to do them at like the shop or something.
Like at work.
Yeah, at work you can just throw them
The only
in.
thing is, it's gonna be kind of annoying over there having the torch and everything, and then having to run back to the freezer, and like, you know what I mean? Because that had to be on the back on the vise.
Yeah.
It would just be annoying. Like here, I could just have the cooler with ice with the wrist pins in it, and just have the cooler like chilling right here. Vise is right here.
Yeah, you just pop them right in.
Yeah, and I got my torches and everything chilling here. Yeah, so I'll just have to do that. And then, yeah, so I might do that. Just put those new pistons on there and just call it a day. And then, now these bearings are going to give those 1/1000 clearance. Because since this motor's going to go on a CRV, you want those tight clearances so you don't feel any vibration. So that's why race cars are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they're like, the motors are generally built much looser.
Yeah.
But so this car, those clearances are going to be super tight, and that way when he turns it on and he drives it, it feels like a dream. It feels like a cloud. So yeah, but I think that's going to be what we're going to call it. That's really what I wanted to do. That was my goal for the night, is just to take this apart, see what kind of damage we did to this amazing specimen of a motor that I found at the junkyard 4 years ago. By running it on so much boost for so long.
You're not wrong.
And then possibly seeing if we could reuse anything in John's motor. I was hoping that the pistons and everything would be fine because they were looking so clean. I was not expecting the ring lines to be gone
cracked.
like that.
I got those Subaru ring lines.
So, but yeah, so that's you can't feel any of that. So it's literally just this was the worst one. If you touch that, you don't feel a thing.
So if you touch that at home, use touch-o-vision.
Yeah. Nah, it literally just needs to be polished, and that's it.
Yeah. It's clean. Can't hate on that.